uh, more than about, I would say, 10 middle-aged men and women. I came to pose them this question. Most of them were, obviously all of them in Armenia. What are some of the activities that your children are participating in after school? As they stayed quiet, I kind of hinted at them. My question is such as tennis, football, hockey, basketball, any of these? Most of the people I spoke to and built a dialogue with replied no. And to me, that just sent like waves like just down my spine. How could that be no? What are these kids doing? I asked. Well, most of the time they're playing with their neighbors and the neighbors' friends in the courtyard. Basically, now that we're past April 24th, and we're remembering and mourning the souls that basically we lost in 1915 through 1918, the 1.5 million Armenians that were put through genocide that is still denied by some countries. With that heavy heart, okay, we sat down, a group of friends, and what happened was we went ahead and put a plan together that we cannot have this happen anymore. We need to have a solution. How can we motivate the young? How can we motivate the youth? I will soon tell you basically what our plan is, what our goal is, and what our mission statement is. Okay. So basically, with extra motivation, okay, and determination that Armenia is present in the world, on the map, here and does exist, regardless of the efforts of the Turkish people, regardless of the efforts of the Turkish people to annihilate Armenians as a whole. However, on the contrary, we are still here. Yes, we are on. Yes, we are not as large as we used to be, but we are on the map. We are united. We are united, and we are united more than ever. And I ask you, guys, to come together even more for this sole purpose. I'm honored to tell you today that we are going forward with the Urartu Armenian Diaspora Youth Hockey Academy in Armenia. We challenge everyone watching this video today, okay, guys, and in the future, to look inside of your hearts and understand that we as a nation are falling short for our fundamental development skills are non-existent. We have no path for our youth. They feel poverty. They actually sense that poverty. Okay? And that is a fundamental issue. Okay? So it is our goal to embrace that, to embrace this issue, to take it on, okay, head on, and to uproot it, to deliver the young child, to every young child in Armenia, the foundation necessary to be able to simply, for once, visualize and believe that perhaps they are also blessed and not forgotten, such as neighboring countries, such as us, me, born and raised in the United States of America, blessed in every way. Why should the child, the 10-year-old, the 8-year-old in Armenia be different? As a member who has grown up mostly in Los Angeles, along with honorable mentions who I thank greatly for, they gave their time voluntarily. Helga Zakarian, Adrian Mirzayan, Varam Sahakian, Samva Zakarian, and myself, we're willing and plan developed to put into action and operation with the sole purpose in mind to create an atmosphere of sport, a place where young men and women can train specifically for ice hockey, both on the ice and off the ice training. We would like to express the mission statement and the vision for this program. The Armenian Diaspora Youth Hockey Academy as follows. Our mission is to put in place a program that will run year-round and keep the ice rink ready and available for any time slots that is requested by the association, Urartu / the ADYHA, which will be a youth hockey academy in Armenia for once in a lifetime. It's never happened. Very similar to Southern California Amateur Hockey Association, SCAHA, available for any youth that resides in Armenia. We pride ourselves on this. We pride ourselves on not turning down any disadvantaged children, not one. For example, those that were left orphaned after the earthquakes, these families who cannot afford the sport of ice hockey, which is quite expensive, okay? And sorry if I'm coming in muffled, though. I'm just getting text messages. I can't do nothing about that. As long as my message gets through to you guys, as long as you can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the video for that, okay? Give me 1 second, okay? Here. This is probably better. You guys can just hear my voice, okay? And I won't have you guys get any misconstruction on my what I'm trying to express here to you guys, okay? 1 moment. So I will continue. So let me just digress and just refresh real quick, okay? We will provide and pride ourselves as a not-for-profit organization in order to not turn down any disadvantaged children. For example, those that were left orphaned, those families who cannot afford the sport of ice hockey. The Armenian Diaspora Youth Hockey Association will be offering these services, but are not limited to the following, except the addition of evolving and improving program. Necessary actions may take place. Professional coaching, including teaching, on and off the ice training programs, specializing in the development of youth boys and girls, proceeding in the development of strength in not only the body, rather more importantly, developing the mind of today's youth to become prepared not to specifically playing the NHL. We all know that is a 2 to 3% chance. Perhaps they may have the opportunity to gain a college scholarship, not only through their grades, but through their talents and through their skills of playing ice hockey. Just to let you know, this has never been achieved. This has never been tried. This has never happened. At the moment, they have ice hockey rink, which they melt in the summer because they cannot afford it. Okay, to keep it up running, it costs too much money. Okay, we're raising awareness. We need your help. We need your generosity. Okay, so with this program in place, I know that we will be on the path, basically, to help many young Armenians to be successful in the real world, learning everyday skills such as, but not limited to, teamwork, effort, respect, leadership, determination, dedication, passion, love, hard work, things such as trust, the ability to respect authority, and better yet, the ability to read situations as to when to follow and when to lead. We believe you can never be a great leader without developing the ultimate human emotion of humility. This academy will serve two main purposes. Number one, developing the youth of Armenia today by teaching them the beautiful sport of hockey. Number two, and most importantly, developing their minds through inspiring them, motivating and building the mind of the youth of Armenia to become the next generation of respectful young adults. This will be done specifically and specialized by Petros Khachatrian, myself, and my staff as I appoint them. The Urartu ADYHA, Armenian Diaspora Youth Hockey Academy, is not to be misconstrued in being solely a free program. Our mission statement states, if any child displays proper and necessary financial need, we will do whatever it is statutory to ensure the child gets to live out his dream and see it come true. Modeled from various programs and ideas, yet unique in its own statue of limitless ideas from amazing and caring individuals. Outside of Armenia, in the neighboring countries everywhere, there are many ice rinks and many ice hockey associations for the youth. So I ask you today, and you ask yourself today, why not Armenia as well? Why not our youth? Why should the young 10-year-old who wakes up in the morning in Armenia be told in the summer that he would not be able to put his skates on today? All because the rink was forced to melt the ice for the summer because of the cost. Also because people cannot afford to buy the necessary hockey equipment in order for the kids to be out there safely. Therefore, this leads to unnecessary lack of motivation and interest in pursuing and growing of the sport of ice hockey. Of any sport in general, but for ice hockey in specific, because that is what I am specializing in. The Armenian Diaspora Youth Hockey Association and Urartu will spread the word, build the right kind of energy inside of Armenia in order to inspire the kids in Armenia to have something to look forward to in life. We all included, you watching this, need to love and support the necessary need of this action, because you can all agree with me that we as humans need that love and support. The necessity of acceptance, of feeling, of being a part of rather than apart from, is a huge change, a huge shift in mentality. The truth is, all of us are social creatures in need of attention. It is the biggest part of our mission statement here at the ADYHA and Urartu, to bring hope back to the young Armenian, to bring hope to all the young people of Armenia, with the hope in mind that one day the program's vision alone will manifest itself in the world by watching those young boys and girls become leaders, not only in Armenia, but also abroad in the diaspora, as leaders in Congress, leaders in Armenia, Armenian politics, business, recognized figures in art, possibly the NHL, achieving scholarships, and on and on and on. Let's build the foundation. We need your help. Today we are asking you guys for donations to open the nonprofit organization. It's going to cost us about $1,200, and I will be posting this, and I will be posting a GoFundMe page on Facebook also. Please share this video. As muffled as it may be, as bad as the video came through, it doesn't matter to me, because it came from the hearts of people here, young people here, that care about the young people in Armenia. Young as in, we're 35, 36 years old. We are realizing after taking a short visit there how unfortunate it is. And with your help, and with us behind the operation, every penny will go, every proceed will go to in support of this hockey program. We will put in place 100 youth, starting from 8 years old, 10 years old to 12 years old, on the ice, and teach them the sport of ice hockey. We will not turn down one, even if every single one of them cannot afford it. Thereby putting a vision in their mind that they are not different, that they also have a chance to be successful in life. Building their morale, their emotional wellness, and their confidence in life. Let's embrace these young men and women. Join us. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful rest of the day.